Molecules. Learning about molecules. Hello student. What is an ion? An ion is a positively or negatively charged atom or group of atoms. Examples of these ions are sodium ion, Na+, magnesium ion, Mg2+, chloride ion, Cl-, and oxide ion, O2-. An ion is formed by the loss or gain of electrons by an atom. So, it contains an unequal number of electrons and protons. There are two types of ions:
cation and anions.
a positively charged ion is known as
Cation,
sodium ion, Na+, magnesium ion, Mg2+, are
cation,
because they are positively charged ions. A
cation
is formed by the loss of one or more electrons by an atom. For example, sodium atom loses one electron to form a sodium ion, Na+, which is a
cation.
Since a cation is formed by the removal of electrons from an atom, therefore,
Cation
contains fewer electrons than a normal atom. An ion is a charged particle and can be negatively or positively charged. A negatively charged ion is called an anion, and the positively charged ion is.
cation,
Take for example sodium chloride, that is NaCl. Its constituent particles are positively charged. Sodium ions, that is Na+, and negatively charged chloride ions, that is Cl-. Ions may consist of a single charged atom or a group of atoms that have a net charge on them. A group of atoms carrying a charge is known as polyatomic ion. Writing chemical formula. The chemical formula of a compound represents the composition of a molecule of the compound in terms of the symbols of the elements present in it. The formula of a compound tells us the kind of atoms as well as the number of atoms of various elements present in one molecule of the compound. For example, water. Water is a compound made up of two atoms of hydrogen element and one atom of oxygen element. So the formula of water is written as H2O. Ionic compounds are formed by the combination between metals and non-metals. While writing the formula of an ionic compound, the metal element is written on the left-hand side and the non-metal element is written on the right-hand side. In naming ionic compound, the metal element is named as such, but the name of non-metal element is changed to have the ending "ide", like oxide, chloride, sulfide, etc. For example, MgO is named as magnesium oxide. Here, oxygen is changed to oxide. NaCl is named as sodium chloride. Here, chlorine is changed to chloride. CuS is named as copper sulfide. Here, sulfur is changed to sulfide. The metal element Mg, Na, Cu are written on the left-hand side, whereas non-metal elements O, Cl, S are written on the right-hand side. in all the above formula of ionic compounds. A compound made up of only two elements is called a binary compound. MgO, NaCl, and CuS are all binary compounds because they are made up of only two elements each. Molecular compounds are formed by the combination between two different non-metal elements. While writing the formula of a molecular compound, the less electronegative non-metal element is written on the left-hand side, whereas the more electronegative non-metal element is written on the right-hand side. In naming the molecular compounds, the name of less electronegative nonmetal is written as such, but the name of more electronegative nonmetal is changed to have the ending -id. For example, HCl is named as hydrogen chloride. Here chlorine is changed to chloride, and H2S is named as hydrogen sulfide. Here sulfur is changed to sulfide. HCl compound, hydrogen, is a less electronegative element, so H is written first on the left side in the formula. Chlorine is a more electronegative element, so Cl is written on the right side in the formula. Similarly, in H2S compound, H is less electronegative and S is more electronegative, due to which H is written first and S is written after that. Formula of simple compounds. The simplest compounds, which are made up of two different elements, are called binary compounds. While writing the chemical formula for compounds, we write the constituent elements and their valencies as shown in table below. Then we must cross over the valencies of the combining atoms. Let all the examples appear on screens directly. Examples: 1. Formula of hydrogen chloride. Formula of the compound would be HCl. 2. Formula of hydrogen sulfide. The formula of ionic compounds are simply the whole number ratio of the positive to negative ions in the structure. For magnesium chloride, we write the symbol of cation, Mg2+, first followed by the symbol of anion, that is Cl-. Then their charges are crisscrossed to get the formula. 3. Formula of carbon tetrachloride. Formula CCl4. Formula of magnesium chloride. Formula is MgCl2. Thus, in magnesium chloride, there are two chloride ions, Cl-. For each magnesium ion, Mg2+, the positive and negative charges must be balanced each other and the overall structure must be neutral. Note that in the formula, the charges on the ions are not indicated. Some more examples. A. Formula of aluminium oxide. Formula is Al2O3. B. Formula for calcium oxide. Here, the valencies of the two elements are the same. You may arrive at the formula Ca2O2, but we simplified the formula as CaO. Formula of sodium nitrate. Formula is NaNO3. Formula of calcium hydroxide. Formula is CaOH2. Formula of sodium carbonate. The formula is Na2CO3. In the above example, brackets are not needed if there is only one ion present. Formula of ammonium sulfate. Formula is NH4, bracket complete, 2 ions SO4. Formula unit mass. The formula unit mass of an ionic compound with the mass of a carbon-12 atom taken as 12 units. Formula unit mass is calculated in the same manner as we calculate the molecular mass. The atomic mass of an atom and its ion is just the same because the electrons which convert an atom into an ion have negligible mass. For example, sodium chloride, as discussed above, has a formula unit NaCl. Its formula unit mass can be calculated as. Example: calculate the formula unit mass of CaCl2. Solution: atomic mass of Ca plus into bracket 2 into atomic mass of Cl bracket complete is equal to 40 plus 2 into 35.5 is equal to 40 plus 71 is equal to 111 U. Summary: clusters of atoms that act as an ion are called polyatomic ions. They carry a fixed charge on them. The chemical formula of a molecular compound is determined by the valency of each element. In ionic compounds, the charge on each ion is used to determine the chemical formula of the compound. So that is all in this lesson. Keep learning.